I like the most is paella.
I like Chinese food. It's good.
The kind of cultural food is Italian food.
I like all types of food.
Kind of foods I like Spanish food, like tacos, burritos, enchiladas.
Salad. The Caesar salads, they just taste so good.
Mexican food is the best.
Like roti and curry and all that good stuff. Spicy food.
We like pizza.
I like Chinese food.
Fried chicken, things like that. For Chinese, I like pork fried rice.
I like Chinese food with 4 wings and fried rice, some hot sauce and soy sauce.
I like Italian food. That's good.
Mexican food is the best.
I like West Indian food. That's good. And I like all kinds of food. But the best food I could say is Southern food. That's kind of like, they have fried chicken, collard greens, macaroni and cheese, baked, all that kind of stuff.
Hi, I'm Gideon Levy, investigative reporter, and right now I'm sitting outside the extraordinary, extravagant, excellent egg project, where demented physics students are wondering how much mess they can splatter on the floor by dropping eggs. Sure, it may seem like they're trying to make contraptions that defy gravity, so therefore the eggs don't splatter, but we know what they're really up to, don't we?
Away from the wall. You're not going to throw it out. You're going to just toss because it's a long way down.
Making omelets, I see. Hi, your name is?
Elizabeth Xavier.
And you are one of the egg-dropping maniacs, as we like to call them?
Yes, I am.
May we see your contraption?
It's got a parachute. We decorated the box. The egg's inside, and there's marshmallows surrounding it.
Molly Clark, another one of the yolk bombers. How did you make your contraption?
What I did was I took felt and I put buckwheat husks in it because I saw a thing on TV where they take a weight and they put a buckwheat husk pillow on it, and the egg doesn't break.
And her career as a clown at kids' birthday parties didn't really work, so she used her balloon bending techniques for science. And did it ever occur to you that maybe having a contraption 10 times the size of your egg is a little bit overdoing it?
Maybe, but I think it's worth it.
All right, if I came at you with this pen and started attacking this, what would you do to me?
I would kill you.
Egg contraption. I made it out of a wicker basket to hopefully absorb the shock. You ever considered swallowing the egg? Bring yourself out the window?
Very interesting thought, no.
No, because I think the body is one of the most protective things. I mean, you could break your arm, you could like snap your head, and it would all heal. So I mean, the egg would be fine, and you would eventually heal. So I mean, in the sake of science, have you ever thought of doing that?
Are you volunteering?
Let's go. Cut. So why is this weapon of mass goo made in such a cute little package?
Because we wanted to make it cutesy and, like, it's not going to break, so it's not going to be nasty.
Oh, that's very good. Rocket scientist of the class, Felix, and this is his contraption.
We decided to use padding and a parachute and wings. His name, we didn't make a name for him.
You ever considered naming him Gideon?
That's a good idea. Maybe I'll change his name.
Well, here's Gideon. And have you gotten any calls from NASA yet?
No, not really. We're just testing it out today.
Kit Kats inside are to cushion the egg, the very soft, wafery Kit Kats. So innocent, so unsuspecting, so easy. Wait a second, who's that up in the book depository? Incoming! So close. And she has a very nice cardboard box with a lot of worms sticking out of it. What are these projectiles for?
Oh, these are decorations we made out of Michelle's bracelets.
Very nice. Do they have any purpose than just sticking out of the box?
No.
And the blow pops are to counteract the effect. I have my egg in here. It's very precious. I really hope it works.
Can I have my basket back?
back now.
I'm sorry. How do I put an egg inside the video camera? Miss Hammer, will you let me drop the camera out the window?
I doubt it.
So, you just completed your project. What are you going to do now?
I don't know.
I'm going to Disney World.
Layer by layer, piece by piece, inch by inch, they slowly find their poor trapped egg. Right here. Let's go in sunny side up if you don't mind. Oh, it's on the videotape.
They came, they saw, they dropped, they splattered.
Who's your favorite physics teacher, kids? Yay! You're the sadistic ringleader behind this whole thing.
That would be me.
Were you traumatized by an egg when you were a child?
No, not really. I just wanted to get revenge on my own physics teacher for making me have to do it.
It's a sad, sick cycle that will never end, will it?
Never.
Egg dropping project. Case closed.
Hello and welcome to Inside Murrow with your host, David Truzman. Today's special guest, Mr. James Kiernan, mathematician and guitarist extraordinaire. He's the guy on the left.
Hello and welcome everyone to Inside Murrow. I'm your host, David Truzman. As we all know, many students here at Murrow engage in various after-school activities, such as the theater productions, the educational clubs, and the sports clubs. But what we here at Inside Murrow want to know is, what do teachers do after school? On the next 3 shows, I will be interviewing 3 of Murrow's most popular teachers, Mr. Kiernan, Mr. Ladner, and Mr. Medina. Today, I will be talking with Mr. Kiernan, who is a math teacher and plays the guitar. Mr. Kiernan, what kind of guitar do you play?
Well, I play all kinds of guitars. Lately, I've played bass in a band, well, different bands for about 5 years now. In the past, I've played acoustic, electric guitar. I own several of each.
So basically, you played every kind of guitar there is?
Well, not every. I'm sure that there are several with 7 strings and 11 strings that I haven't played, but most types, yeah.
So how long have you been playing the guitar for?
Since I've been 16, I've been playing guitar.
And have you ever played in any bands? Like, well, you said you've played in bands. Like, how many bands have you played in, basically?
Oh, I don't know. Some infinite number of bands. They change. Not that many. 10 bands, maybe. Roughly, since
and, were they any of them professional?
No, I've never really played professional to where I got the big bucks for it, but I have made some money. In '92, I made $300 over the course of a year, I think.
Oh, that's good.
That's not a whole lot, but
but it's something. And how long have you been playing? So you've been playing since you've started, or how did you?
Well, I would say for the first 6 months, you couldn't recognize what I was playing. I remember trying to play my first song that I learned and no one could recognize it. That was a bit of a bummer, but...
what song was that you...
I don't even remember, some Beatles song.
And do you still play with a group right now?
Yeah, I'm currently playing with a bunch of friends. We have kind of a rock and roll band with a country flavor to it, folky country flavor. We do a lot of Bob Dylan and the Eagles, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of music do you listen to?
Well, I listen to all kinds of music. I listen to some of the alternative that's around now. Some of it I like, some of it I don't like. I don't listen to a whole lot of death metal, but there's an occasional piece that I might like.
Mm-hmm. And has this type of music influenced the way you play the guitar? I mean, do you pick up some kind of tunes or something from the radio and try to apply the same method to what you play?
Well, if something sounds good, it sounds good, and you know, I'm not going to say, well, I'm not going to listen to it because it's not from the 60s. Just a quick story. I was in London this summer, and I was taking a shortcut through Virgin Records in London, and I heard this record that they were playing in the store, and I had to have it. You know, and it's from a current group called Teenage Fan Club. I don't know if that's familiar to you. They're British. Maybe they haven't made it over here yet.
Mm-hmm. So I've heard that you've gone to both Woodstocks. What was that like? I mean,
very muddy.
Muddy, huh?
Yeah, full of mud, and 3 days of mud and music.
And so was it as exciting like the second time than it was the first time?
Well, actually, I got to see a lot more music the second time around because I was a little more focused than I was the first time. The first time was quite an experience, and I got up to the stage at one point for Sly and the Family Stone, but that was the only group that I really saw up close. I got to hear a lot of groups from far off, but the second time around, I more or less, I went with a buddy, and we stayed put in one spot, and I got to see a lot of music.
Excellent. Do you go to other concerts now also? Like...
Oh yeah, I went to see the Stones again this time. You know, I go to a lot of smaller things, things at the Bottom Line and places like that, blues clubs. My girlfriend likes jazz. We go to see jazz a lot.
That's cool. All right, well, we'll be back, and we'll be back right after this, and we have Mr. Kiernan playing his guitar and his favorite musical piece.
I would choose Adam.
Adam? TV guy.
TV guy. I go out with Adam. Why? Because I love Adam. I've always loved Adam. I've always admired Adam.
He just doesn't look as goofy as Matt Man.
I don't know. He looks funny. He looks nice.
I know he's fun to be with, so I'll go out with him.
He looks conservative. The other one's too weird looking for me. Yeah. He doesn't. Be quiet, Mr. Ladner. He doesn't look like good son-in-law material. The one on the right looks like he's going to be a stockbroker. What do you think?
Adam has glasses, and that's good. And Adam wears green. He is kind of good looking.
I'll go out with Matt.
Guy with the long hair? Matt Meg. I think I'd pick Matt Levy.
The one on the left.
This one.
Matt. If given the choice to date Matt or Adam, I mean, they're both totally eligible bachelors. I love them. I would choose Matt. I mean, he's your perfect man. He is everything that a woman like me wants. He's smart, he's funny, and he's dashingly handsome. Why, I remember way back when, last year, when he had that plutonium hair, that was his wild boy side. But now our Matt is growing up, and he's got his natural color back in, and he cooks my goose. I love him. Hi, Matt.
I think he's very nice. He's not annoying. He's funny.
He looks, different and unique. And he looks cool.
He kind of looks crazy.
I like his hair color.
We love them both, but Mickey Mouse.
Neither! Neither.
Neither of them. I would shoot myself.
And neither.
Why not?
Because they're kind of kooky looking.
Which one would you go with?
Sorry, I don't know. I told you this was a trick question.
Which one would you rather your daughter to bring home to you and say, Daddy, this is my boyfriend?
I'd rather she bring me home to the TV set and say that's my boyfriend.
I wouldn't go out with neither because one of them is really doofy looking and the other one just not my type.
Welcome back, everyone. We're here with Mr. Kiernan, who's going to be playing Tumbling Dice by the Rolling Stones right now. Take it away, Mr. Kiernan.
Oh, thanks, David. It's not really my favorite song, but it's one that's stuck in my brain, so the only way to get it out is to keep playing it over and over until I get it right. So here's another try at it. Women think I'm tasty, I was trying to waste me, make me burn the candle right down. Baby, baby, don't need no jewel in my crown, 'cause all you women is low down gamblers, cheating like I don't know how. House now. This low down bitch and got my poor feet itching. Don't you know the deuce is still wild? Baby, I can't stay. You got to roll me, call me the tumbling down. The tumbling, roll me, call me the tumbling dice. My, I'm a lone crap shooter, playing the field every night. Baby, I can't stay, you gotta roll me, call me the tumbling, roll me, call me the tumbling, you got to roll me. You got to roll me. You got to roll me. Dice.
That was great, Mr. Kiernan. I'd like to thank you once again for coming on my show.
My pleasure, David.
And I'd like to thank you folks out there for watching Inside Murrow. Come join us next time when I'll be interviewing Mr. Ladner on his extracurricular activities. Till next time.
If I fell in love with you, would you promise to be true and help me understand? 'Cause I've been in love before, and I found that love was more than just holding hands. If I give my all to you, I must be sure from the very start that you would love me more than love.
That's good.
Beautiful. Thanks.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. 100 million people all look like me. All in a hurry, but where do they go? They walk too fast and say I walk too slow. Nothing to do but live. Too many people take and nobody gives a damn. Crying about their money, they make such a fuss. Go and funk a lot of buzz. Alright. Walking through the school, and what did I see? Way too many kids who all wanna be free. That's why so many of us we have to get high. Too strong to live and we're too young to die. Alright, you hear it now. We have no money, there be anarchy. Tell you the truth, it's okay with me. It doesn't matter if it's or an A+. All I have to do is funk a lot of fuss. Alright. Look over here, what do you see? Northern Lights and they're on TV. Alright. That's us. We live over there. You hear our music coming right through the air. Go and funk a lot up. All right. Go.
This has been an Edward R. Murrow High School production. Produced by the students of Edward R. Murrow High School. Visit us on the World Wide Web, www.com, Murrow High School. Please send us your comments or questions to Edward R. Murrow High School, Term Studios, 1600 Avenue L, Brooklyn, New York 11230.